What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video we have a lot planned. We're going to be bleeding the brakes and attempting to get all the air out of the ABS pump, which everything we've been reading, it seems pretty hard. So we're going to try to get as much done, that way we can send the car to the frame shop pretty soon. But without further ado, let's get started on the car.
Alright guys, so the first job we're going to do today is put the lines back on the ABS pump. I thought it was going to be a lot harder. It is kind of hard, but I was worried I wouldn't know where the lines went. But it looks like each line, the size of these nuts is a certain size and only goes in one spot, so that's good. Hard part is making sure I don't cross thread it, and you can only turn it like a quarter turn each time, so it's going to take a while to get the lines on. So I'm going to work on this, then we're going to put the fluid in and start bleeding. Alright, I'm on the last line now going to the ABS pump. It's been an aggravating job. You got to make sure it's lined up perfect so you don't cross the threads up and mess it up. Alright, the last step is to plug in this wiring harness, and this job is over. Is. So that's in. Let's put some fluid in here. Well, we gotta take those two tires off first. Let's do that.
Alright, now we're going to take these two tires off so we can get to the brake lines.
Yeah, they got a procedure that you got to bleed the furthest tire, which is the back right, and the back left, and front right, and driver front. So let me give you a hand getting them off, and then we'll get that going.
Alright.
Should be fairly loose. Put those in the bag with the other ones. All right, we're gonna make a little brake bleed catch basin container. This is an old, probably 10-year-old bottle. And you don't ever want to use old brake fluid because it collects moisture and it'll have water in it. So I'm gonna put this hose on the brake bleed and I'm gonna run this hose in there. That way the brake fluid's gonna flush down to this old bottle. We can go get it recycled somewhere. So let's see. See if it fits. Make it a little bigger. So we're going to start with the back right. Put this end on this little bleed, so loosened up. And then we'll watch the fluid come around, all the air bubbles. When it stops having air bubbles, we'll tighten it down. All right, we don't have a brake bleeder, So we're just gonna have one in there pumping the brake and try to do it that way. We might need more fluid. All right, get in and then press the brake all the way.
Okay.
Just hold it down. Pump it a few times. Stop. Okay, push down on the brake and hold it. Push it to the floor. Looks like all the air is out. Oh, I see some bubbles.
Do you want me to keep pumping it?
Just release it and push it again. You got it held down?
Oh, I'm getting there. All right, yeah, I do now.
Alright, I'm gonna tighten this one back up. Go to the next one. Probably have to repeat this a few times. Okay. Press it down. All the way. Let off. Push it again. Let off. Push. Alright. This side is good for first round. Okay. Let's see, push it down while I tighten it up. Alright guys, so the brake bleeding has been going pretty good. We got all the air out of each caliper, but when I got to the front caliper, did it, I noticed that the ABS pump is, the bottom line is leaking. So to fix that, I got to take the top two lines off, redo the bottom line, and so that's going to take probably an hour. So I think I'll do that off camera. We're going to jump to the next project now, but this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, other than that line. So next we're going to go to the hardtop. Oh, let me show you what line's leaking, that way you'll know. See the line down here?
Move the light.
This line down here. So to get to it, I have to take this one off, take that one back out, reline it up, and redo it. So I don't feel like doing that on camera right now, so we're just going to jump to the next project, which is the hardtop. I have it outside. We're going to glue it back down, and let's go do it.
All right, so our next project is we're going to be working on the hardtop. As you can see, when we're coming home from Texas, this part kept lifting. So we're gonna get some of the 3M 5200, I think, sealant glue, and we're just gonna put it along here. But we're gonna sand it and put some alcohol, get it cleaned up. So let's get that done and let's get started.
All right, so the first thing we wanna do is slowly pick this up and separate it. Don't pull too hard, so we don't wanna bend it. Do it slow. Set it on this. Get that green clump. Slightly go around and scuff up everywhere the glue's gonna be. We're gonna scuff it up, clean it with alcohol, and then put the glue on it. So now we're going to clean it up with some alcohol to get all the dust off of it. And we'll put the glue on. All right, I think the best way for us to do this is put the sealant on this part, and we'll both grab that frame over there and then set the frame down on it and then clamp it down that way. So let me puncture this. This is supposed to be the best stuff. They use this in the marine industry. They said it's better than a panel bond. All right. Side looks good.
Yep.
Hold this. Wish I had 2 more of these. I might have to get some weights or something to go on the back. I think it's good. I'd like to put a little weight on each side. All right, we went and found 2 more weights. The number one comment I've been getting down in the comment section is, what do I do for my arm movement? Nah, just kidding, I don't ever get those kind of comments. But I think we're gonna, I guess we could just put it like this. I got a flat section. Get that flat section on it where it won't roll. Just like that. Should be enough. The stuff takes 7 days to cure. It's supposed to be some of the best stuff. It's 5200 from 3M. They use it in the marine, like on sailboats and stuff. It can go under the waterline of a boat, and it's permanent bonding too. It's supposed to be better than the panel bonding that Corvettes use for like fenders and stuff. So I think it's gonna work out. Let's find the next project.
All right, so while the hardtop's drying, we're gonna see if we can remove the airbag. It says you have to remove the whole dash, but we wanna find an easier and better way. So we're gonna see if we can remove these 4 bolts in there and see if we can just get the airbag out.
I hope, because I don't want to have to take that dash out.
Yeah, that would be a pain.
So start trying to take those 4 bolts out and then see if we have to do anything other than that.
All right.
All right, it looks like the manual was right on this. We're probably gonna have to at least loosen up the dash because the front 2 screws clear and we'd get it out, but the back 2 screws are still in. I can't get it lifted up high enough to clear it to pull straight out. So this is gonna have to come up just a tad bit. I don't think we're gonna have to remove the whole dash, but at least loosen it up, because it only needs to come up maybe, I don't know, ½ inch or maybe 1 inch at most. So we got this pretty close. So next, I guess you can work on that front, the steering wheel airbag.
Yeah, so there's only 2 T30 screws in here holding the airbag on, and this is a 230 torque, which is too thick to go into the hole, and it's hard to get this screw out, so it's better to have a T30 screwdriver, which is skinnier. And I already got the ratchet.
Yeah, you already got them broke loose. So
Yeah, I have them loose, so now I'm just gonna get the...
You can just turn that with your fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it on the very bottom. We don't want to turn the steering wheel too much. Here. Found it?
Yeah. Okay, so I got the screw out. That was the last one. So now we're gonna
turn
try
it straight.
Take the
easy.
airbag out.
Should have a couple wires holding it on. Let's see how that works. Pull that red one, see if that's a connector. Will that pull out there? Grab the white piece. Or does it connect on here?
I think it's connected. I can't get it out.
Hold this up. Don't let it fall. Let's see. Okay, we got the airbag off. It was only 3 wires. This spring-loaded one went in here. This little yellow one, just put on right there. And here's your ground wire. We put the screw back so we know which one it was out of these 2. So this is pretty much trash. We'll get a whole new one of these. Then, we're not gonna work with the airbag modules in here. We'll do that later. And then they got a clock spring. I think the clock spring is all the way at the very end for the firewall, which I'm sure that's gonna be a job and a half. So that's it. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. It was a semi-productive day. We didn't get everything done how we wanted. The brakes are almost completed. I'll probably just do this off camera. I'll finish up that line. Since I didn't get the ABS all hooked up, I didn't get to put the radiator hose back on, the power steering reservoir, or the air breather tubing. So that's really nothing. I'll get that finished up, no problem. The other project, we got one airbag off. Now we know what to do with the other one. Shouldn't be a problem. Not too big of a rush because I'm not worried about that before the frame shop. And then this, finally got this glued back down. Hopefully the glue works perfect. It's what was highly recommended. So I'd say today was a pretty good day. So that's it. If you enjoyed the video, give us a big thumbs up. The channel is slowly growing and we appreciate all the comments, and we will see you next time.